We have so many important things to discuss in today's Forsaken news video, including Forsaken collabs potentially reducing or happening much less frequently, news about 16th Night Rework and Scarlet kid skins potentially getting cancelled, or at the very least taking a long while to come into Forsaken, huge news about skins, some more news about Guest 666, and just so many more. You guys really need to watch this video fully because there's a lot of very important things that has happened in the past few days, which I guarantee you'd want to hear. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. First of all, let's talk about the Scarlet kid skin and 16th Night Rework news. This is pretty big, so you probably need to watch this part of the video. Anyways, Coconut recently made a Twitter post a few days ago, and it reads, "Never coming out," with the picture of Scarlet Kid and the 16th Night Rework attached to it. As it implies, Coconut might mean that these skins and reworks probably won't be coming out anytime soon. This is very sad news because I know so many of you guys are really excited for this skin, especially considering how well made and hyped these skins are. Based on a follow-up tweet that Coconut has made, it is important to note that these skins are not 100% scrapped. However, Coconut is said to be very demotivated to work on these two skins because the voice actor has recently been exposed, and her current condition mentally, where she said that she is in the lowest point of everything. I've read what the voice actor has been exposed for, and it's some pretty horrible stuffs. Apart from the voice actor being exposed, the current condition for Coconut mentally also contributes to her being demotivated, which is a very bad thing overall. Based on these messages that Coconut had sent, I'm guessing that while the skin might not be 100% scrapped or canceled, it might take a significant amount of time before it gets added into the game, and this would depend on how fast Coconut can recover from her current condition and get back on her feet. I really do hope that all of this ends here, but this issue actually got a lot deeper. You see, when Coconut made this tweet on Twitter, so many people were unhappy about it, and they have made some pretty nasty comments there, which I cannot show in this video. You can imagine how many hate comments the tweet had gotten based on the amount of views it received. It apparently has gotten so bad that Coconut had now deleted the original tweet and is no longer viewable to the public. This is a horrible thing and just shows the toxicity of some of Forsaken's community and how far people would go just for a skin. It got even worse because we know that Coconut had issues with her mental health currently, and all these comments might make it worse for her and make it harder for her to deal with it. This situation has gotten so bad that Basil had to step in and talk about it to the public, sending messages that are shown in screen right now. All in all, this is a pretty horrible drama, and I wish for the best for Coconut. It is pretty unfortunate that things like these is happening frequently in the Forsaken community, and I hope for these to end soon. I do not condone any sort of toxicity at all, and I do hope people would approach things like this in a calmer manner in the future. That said, knowing all of this, it looks like the 16th Night Rework and the Scarlet kid skin might not be coming for a pretty long time, and we have to respect Coconut's choice of not working on it and delaying it. I get that some people might be upset considering that it's been quite a while since these skins were leaked. However, it's never okay to be hostile or toxic about it. All we can do now is wait for these skins and hope that everything goes well from here on out. Moving on, we have some pretty bad news about future collabs for Forsaken. Recently, Hitoko made this tweet in Twitter, and it reads, "The way Sarah has been treated this week makes me unbelievably upset. People wonder why collaborators and such are scared to work with us, and this week has shown it. I have nothing good to say about that side of this community." This tweet basically shows that the actions of these toxic people within the Forsaken community have made it so that people are less willing to collab with Forsaken. And it is evident because Hitoko specifically said that, quote, "Collaborators and such are scared to work with us." Everyone know the drama that has occurred in Forsaken within the past week, and it has not been a great week for anyone at all. Based on this message, I'm guessing that because of the toxicity of some of Forsaken's online community and how it has pushed other games away from collabing with Forsaken, it looks like we will be getting less frequent collab updates and collab skins in the future as people don't want to deal with all the toxicity in Forsaken, which I can completely understand. While this probably won't affect upcoming collabs that is already planned, it does affect future collabs that hasn't happened yet because once all the planned collab have been released, collabs of Forsaken with other games might not be happening as frequently as they used to because people are not willing to do any more collabs with Forsaken and deal with its toxic community. Now, of course, Hitoko's tweets are only directed to those who are constantly being toxic on the community, and this tweet by Hitoko just shows that being toxic never solves any of the issues, and it would only just make it worse. We're just being told that we should understand the consequences of our actions. Next, let's move on to some actually good news. Let's first talk about a potentially upcoming skin for Noli. Recently, there's been a skin concept for Noli that was made, and it is called Reflection Noli. This is a skin concept made by various people, and it has mostly everything completed. It already has its own model, its own soundtrack, its very own custom intro animations, render, mock-ups, and pretty much everything apart from voice lines. I will now be showcasing everything that has been made for this skin so far, and let me tell you, this honestly looks like a very high-quality skin, probably on par with the Project Diva collab skins. Anyway, enjoy the video. This skin has been very viral in the community and has gotten over 150,000 views on Twitter alone. Not only that, Hitoko even reposted this tweet indicating that he himself loved the skin concept a lot. People also responded very positively in the comment sections of this post, saying how much they loved the skin and such. Based on what I've seen online from the devs, I think this skin might be added into Forsaken as another one of those community-made skins. A high-quality one, too. And I'll explain why in a second. The reason I think that this skin might be getting added into the game is because Basil recently made a tweet on Twitter, and it basically says that, quote, I also want to hopefully try getting some more original concepts into the game as I've seen a lot of really cool stuff lately. Because of this and how well made and community loved the Noli Reflection skin is, there is a very high chance that it might get added into the game if everything goes well, and I cannot wait to buy and use this skin if it gets released into the game. Now, of course, this is just a theory and nothing is confirmed yet. However, based on those messages and the quality of the skin itself and how it has a lot of things already made for it, hopefully the skin will get added sometime soon. Moving on, if we go back to Basil's tweet that I showed previously, Basil also said something about how she already got some previously scrapped skins reinstated into the game. This means that skins that were previously classified as scrapped will be returning to Forsaken, and progress for them will resume. While it is not mentioned what and how many skins are being reinstated, we can only pray that the skins being reinstated are ones that we actually love. However, we do have some clues about some of the skins that'll be reinstated. In the same post where Basil talked about reinstating scrapped skins, Val made a reply asking Basil to unscrap the skin that they had made. To my surprise, Basil actually replied and offered to talk with Val on Discord. Based on this, it looks like there is a chance that the scrapped skins that were designed by Val would be one of the skins that will be reinstated in Forsaken, and if you guys are a fan of the skins Val made, then this would be very good news for you. However, do keep in mind that nothing is confirmed yet, and absolutely anything can happen in the future. Talking about scrap things, we have news that apparently there is a pretty good chance that the upcoming killers such as Azure and others might not be getting scrapped and might potentially be added into the game in the future. This was mentioned by iDrawStuffs22 where he said, "I think the others should be fine," referring to a post talking about whether or not upcoming killers apart from Sonic might get scrapped in the future, considering what happened to Sonic and how the devs like to suddenly scrap things out of the blue. Even though it's not fully confirmed and absolutely anything can happen in the future, this might serve as hope because it means that your favorite upcoming killers might be getting into the game without any issues or being suddenly scrapped. On the topic of killers, we have some news about the Guest 666 killer. Recently, Awaken leaked this model for Guest 666 on his Twitter account. Personally, this looks really well made and very detailed, and it shows that progress for Guest 666 is being made. As usual, do let me know your thoughts about this in the comment sections down below. Next, we have some news about John Doe. It was mentioned that John Doe will be receiving a remodel because the old modeler for John Doe has left the development team. We currently don't know how the remodel will look, but I am very excited to see it. Apart from this, because John Doe is getting a remodel and the old modeler has left, John Doe will not be receiving any more skins for quite some time, which might explain why he only got one skin from the Noli update. But at least we have some very high-quality skins for John Doe already, such as Gasharpoon and Annihilation John Doe. Finally, to end the video, 2 brand new map themes for Cool Carnival and Work at a Pizza Place have been released. If you guys are interested on checking those themes out, then I will put a link to it on the description of this video. Anyways, that is all for the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please do give it a like and subscribe for more content like this one. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.